I don't really watch like pop culture shit.
Yeah,
Like I stay away from it, dude, because it's like cancer on the mind. But I did watch an interview with you and Dillon. Dillon's that fucking name. I can't stand that guy.
Dillon Danis?
Yeah, and I realized, bro, you're like, how old are you?
29.
You're like how old are you?
Same age.
You're like the mature, reasonable guy that fucking a little bit too tan, but you're the mature, reasonable guy. And you're more like the Weasley fucking beta male in the group. But I think it's a good dichotomy. It's a good.
I'm going through a rebrand right now, so I'm just letting you know.
What's your rebrand?
Like more gym focused, more protecting, like values type shit.
Yeah, you seem a little bit like morally shady. Like I don't think I'd want like let me tell you, if I went away on a vacation,
that's how I know you're full of shit though.
If I went on vacation, bro, and I came home and you were like having lunch with my chicken or fuck you, but if you were having lunch at my house, I would be like, oh, this guy's trying to fuck my chick. You, bro, I think you're a little bit more trustworthy.
Thank you.
You just have that. This guy, though.
What is there anything specific that gives you that kind of energy?
Just here, I'll tell you why. Because I don't watch.
Or any way I could fix that, maybe?
I don't watch podcasts. I'm just not really into it, dude, especially like the pop culture shit, bro. It's cancer for the brain. It's like,
Yeah.
And again, you guys have made a lot of money off this, so I fucking respect you fuckers, man. You guys are fucking crushing.
I feel you though. Social media it's definitely fucking toxic.
But like I was watching, so I was like, I'm gonna get to know these guys a little bit and get to know these guys. So I watched you and the Dillon Danis, and you were more like the reasonable one. Like you were being a little beta. You wanted to tell him what's up. You wanted to say, hey, dude, talking about that guy's fucking wife, you're a piece of shit. You shouldn't fucking do it, and you're a fucking scumbag. But you were a little bit more like
folded.
Yeah, you're a little bit more. You folded a little bit more.
Yeah,
like you were a little bit more like I'm gonna suck this guy off and be part of the club.
Yeah. But that's not part of the club because most people feel how you do about him and don't fuck with him.
No, but I'm saying, but what I'm telling you though, it's like it's harder to be this guy to say, hey,
shit.
Like it's harder to be this guy to say, hey, what you're doing is not right. You know, there was a point in our fucking country where if you implied a man's wife was a whore, he'd fucking kill you. And I still think fucking that should be that way. So what you do, bro, you have this kind of this old school mindset that like, make fun of me, whatever you want, but there's lines not to cross. And that's a harder position to take than to kind of be a little bit more Weasley.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
But you need a balance of it, Steiny.
Oh, it's kind of Weasley, Steinley, that kind of goes a little bit, bro.
It's happened every time, bro.
We're gonna rebrand you.
It's just research. I don't know.
But yeah, no, you guys are fucking crushing.
Thank you,
it.
bro.
Well,
we fucking appreciate you coming because you're a fucking legend. And dude,
the UFC, bro. I don't know what the fuck these guys did the UFC, but they love these fucking guys, bro. I like that shit.
Well, I've been watching UFC since like I'm 29.
Man, me, bro. I almost see your nut hanging out sitting like that, bro.
bad.
Come on, bro. You're gonna turn this guy on, bro. Look, his dick's starting to get hard. He just had to leave the fucking room. He just had to leave the fucking room.
No, I've been watching fucking UFC since like I was like 2008, back in the day. So like I've been watching, and then we were doing all these videos and shit, and then we got in contact with Dana.
Yeah.
So we just started going to fights, and then we were doing content. And like we have a pretty big audience. So,
I respected you guys. Another thing, I respect you guys bringing Trump on. I'm not a huge Trumper. I'm a libertarian, but like you guys kind of like after like the whole world deplatformed him, you guys like sacked the fuck up and you gave him a platform. And I respect you guys for that.
For sure. Well, we try to just be true to what we think. You know, I think that's the name of the game in social media. We try our best, but. I was gonna say I appreciate you coming. You're a fucking legend.
Yeah,
you guys legendary fighter.
You guys are doing all the right shit. Besides you caving with the Dillon.
I was gonna just ask. So what do you think about that? Him putting Logan's girl on blast.
So let me tell you, when it comes to the Jake Paul brothers, I stay away from it.
But you're on Twitter a lot, so you got.
I'm on Twitter a lot, and I rant a lot more than I should, dude. But it's like there is a problem in America, and I say this because I'm part of the problem. Because I grew up as like the modern day male, and Jake Paul, Dillon Danis, they're fucking cancer, you guys. And it's like they're cancer on society, and all they do is they hurt men. They hurt the image of men. They hurt the psyche of men. And the more you could just fucking stay away from it, the better off you'll be. The better relationships you'll have. Fucking guys just toxic.
How so? Why do you think so?
Fuck, man. You guys
how are they toxic?
Just little things like we're talking about. One of the greatest presidents, Andrew Jackson. I mean, he killed a man for implying his wife was a whore. Like, we used to live in this world where respect and dignity mattered and what you said mattered. But now we just live in this world where, like, hey, look at my clickbait. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something outrageous. And then once you get used to this, I'm going to do something more outrageous, more outrageous. And, you know, the fact that we're raising all these beta males, they just buy into it. As opposed to like a real man. And again, I'm going to say, watching your podcast, you weren't fourth, but a real man would say, hey, first of all, man, no, that shit's not cool. I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to watch your bullshit. Like, I guess he leaked naked photos of her.
I don't think he leaked them. I think they're already on
But
the
did
internet.
you? But did you look at them?
I did.
But again, me, like, that's kind of like part of the problem. Like, whenever you see something like that, the beta male weak aspect thing to do is to say, no, I'm going to go look at this woman's titties that maybe she put out. But like a real man would say, you know what? You're trash. You're trash. I'm not going to look at her wife. I'm not, even I want to Google the photo, but I'm not going to do it, because the moment I Google that photo and I go look at it, I'm part of the problem.
What about on the flip side though? They sold out. I think they sold out their tickets.
But again, this is what you
24
guys are in the world of smut peddling, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You guys make a lot of fucking money, and you guys are fucking doing it right. But you are in the world of smut peddling. So, and this is the really shitty thing about society, because you guys, I grew up in the 1990s. Like, I had no positive role models in my life. I grew up on 1990s Hollywood. But as a man, as I grow up and I start making more money, I look back at all these influences I had and how detrimental to me. I lied. I cheated on my girlfriend. I've done so much bad shit, bro, that as a man, I have to look myself in the mirror and say, I did this. And why did this happen? Why did this happen? It happened because I had no real positive male role models in my life. I had nobody telling me not to be a piece of shit. Being a piece of shit was encouraged. So I think the best thing you do if you're a man, especially a young man, is turn the shit off. Turn the shit off, man. It's only going to make your life harder.